Thoroughbred circuit. Next weekend is the Muskeries have their fixture here next Sunday, and then the second Muskery meeting is at Dawstown on Bank Holiday Monday, and the entry forms for those two fixtures are available here today from Catherine O'Driscoll, who's at the entries horse box. Called in, Wayne Racing. So this is Division 2 of the Goffs Punchestown 4-year-old Geldings Maiden, and through the early stages off the jury in the light blue is Prominent. Another one to the fore is Peso. They're 1 and 2 in company with Escape from Reality, who's another one not too far off the pace, as is Mandura Legend, as they dash on now to the first of the 14 fences, which they all get over safely. Anya O'Connor's at the back of the field at the moment aboard Tippin' and Tappin'. So a good run now before they'll be coming to the home straight for the first time. Gives them a chance to settle down on the level. And Peso, Chris O'Donovan has gone to the front from Rob James in second place. He's aboard off the jury. They're followed then in the third position by Tiernan Power Roach aboard Jouster in the red jacket. On his inside then sits Mandura Legend. They're in turn followed towards midfield on the inner. That's Escape from Reality in the purple jacket for Brian Dunleavy. So here they come now to the first of the 3 fences up the home straight section, and all over this one safely again with Peso for the Tom Keating yard out there bowling along in front, just ahead of Off the Jury, who will take the fence in second position. They're being followed by Jouster, who is racing ahead of Mandura Legend. Then we find in 5th place, that's Escape from Reality. So as they stream over the next one again, they've all jumped the first 4 fences safely. And the order, as they pass the judge this time, sees Peso in front by about a length and a bit. From in second place is Off the Jury, 2.5 lengths to Mandura Legend, who in turn is followed by Jouster. Further back then, 5th and 6th are Escape from Reality, who's on the inside then of Dublin to Milan. After that one, we've got Cuchulainn, and then Young Moon in the orange jacket for Dennis Murphy's team is midfield. Alongside with that one is Derek O'Connor, who's aboard Juz de Rezan. Further back then towards midfield is Johnny Barry. He's aboard Ski Lodge for the Murphys, and after Ski Lodge, towards the back of midfield sits Tippin' and Tappin', who's made up a few positions. That one is 3 behind. They include Duran Con for Barry O'Neill. Second last at the moment there is the Bowled Archie, and the one who is just struggling then a little bit at the tail of the field is Shadow Chaser. On they go now, having completed the circuit. They come to fence number 5, and over the 5th, Peso and Off the Jury remain 1 and 2. They're being hunted up then in the 3rd position by Mandura Legend. 4th, still sitting about 2.5 lengths off the pace, is Jouster, and he in turn is a few lengths ahead of Escape from Reality, who races alongside Dublin to Milan. After this half dozen is a break of 2.5 lengths then to the next one, which is Cuchulainn in midfield with Ski Lodge, and then also racing towards midfield is Young Moon, who's alongside Juz de Rezan. They turn in for the second time, coming towards the end of the first 1.5 miles. Peso and Off the Jury approach this fence in unison. Both take it neatly. Peso touchdown in front. So it's Peso leading from Off the Jury. Dublin to Milan for Sean Doyle is on the outside there in the orange with the white sleeves, in a close share of 3rd with Jouster. And then we find Mandura Legend. So away from that next one, they've come past halfway now. They've got 6 more to jump as they're preparing to rise at this fence, which is before the winning post. So Peso about to head out onto the final lap in front here. Peso from Off the Jury in second, then Jouster, Mandura Legend along with Dublin to Milan, a couple of lengths in turn then to in 6th position. That's Escape from Reality with Cuchulainn, and then with these improving is Young Moon, and sitting just off the pace in about 10th position is Ski Lodge. And tight riding there, and one of the wings collapsed, or the aprons collapsed there, but I think they all went the right course round the bend. But Peso brings them into the back straight now as they come to the 5th last. So Peso comes to this one from Off the Jury, a clear second. Going well in 3rd on the outside there, that's Dublin to Milan, who's just ahead of Jouster, who gets a few niggles. After Jouster then, We have one out of the contest. Out of the contest is Shadow Chaser, who's out. But Jouster after him in midfield. Then we have sitting Mandura Legend, who's just getting squeezed along. So they come to the fourth last. It's going to be Peso off the Jury 1 and 2 as they get away from it. Dublin to Milan is deep on the track and still travelling well. Trying to come there on the inside is Escape to Reality. Jouster's trying to work hard to keep his position. Improving just off the pace in about sixth in the white jacket. That's Ski Lodge. They're turning across the top now for the final time with just 3 to jump. And Peso still in front from off the Jury, ridden in second. Then Jouster Escape from Reality. Dublin to Milan gets ridden, and all the time creeping into it right in behind these in sixth is Ski Lodge, and this half dozen have broken clear from Duran Khan, who's never got into it, and then Young Moon, who has weakened away. So as they come to the third last, Peso from off the Jury, who's coming back for more on the outside. In behind these, the one with the white face who's charging home now into third place is Ski Lodge. They come to the second last. It's going to be Peso off the Jury, Ski Lodge. They're clear then from Jouster, and then Dublin to Milan and Escape to Reality, but one to jump, and Rob James has rousted along off the Jury to come and lead over the final fence from Peso. Not quite getting to him in third is Ski Lodge, but as they go to the line, this is a win for Rob James. Despite hanging, it's going to be off the Jury, just gets through the lollipop sticks to win. He had to get his steering right at the finish, but off the Jury came home in front. Ski Lodge was second, then Peso, followed by Dublin to Milan. Duran Khan never nearer than fifth at the finish, and then came Escape to Reality, Jouster, and also completing was the bout Archie and Cuchulainn.
The result of the second division of the first race: first number 22, second number 33, third number 19. Number 61 was fourth. Your distances 3 lengths, 1 length, and 8 lengths. 22, 33, 19. Number 61 was fourth. 3 lengths, 1 length, and 8 lengths.